Your role as a banker is not to increase, the credit for the people, but rather your role should be, how can you move 20,000 Ugandans from absolute poverty into the mainstream economy, into the medium class economy? That's your role as a banker, but not to increase your EBITDA or increase the number of people who can take credits from the bank. The day you realize that your role is, how can you move 20,000 Ugandans into a life which is worth living, that's the day we will start moving in the right direction, ladies and gentlemen. And if all of us can take to our roles and responsibilities, then I promise you that the world is going to get better. Uganda is going to get better. Because I'm telling you for free, nothing comes easy. You've got to strive. You've really got to work. You've got to fight for it. There's nothing that comes to us on a silver platter. You gotta work for something. In order for you to achieve something you have never achieved in your life, you've got to give up or do something you have never done in your life. If it means spending sleepless nights at your place of work, you got to do that. If it means sleeping in your car, I want to see you do that. If it means selling your big car, buying a boda and committing to work every day so that you achieve that which you want, that dream job, that dream career that you wanted in your life, you have to do that. I'm telling you, the people who have achieved, they had to pay the ultimate price. Think about anybody you want to mention. Think about Cristiano Ronaldo. He had to pay the price. There was a Santo who came into his life. The day he was taken into the Sporting Lisbon, that day they needed people to score 3 goals. But that day Ronaldo scored 2 goals, and then there was a penalty. Then Santos gave it to him to score. So there are days when you will have to give up winning in order for somebody to achieve. And no wonder Cristiano Ronaldo has not forgotten Santos. Santos is living a luxurious life. Why? It's because of Cristiano Ronaldo doing it all for him, buying cars and doing whatever he has been doing for that guy to be living, because he was alive and well in the time when Cristiano Ronaldo was struggling. In order for you to be part of my journey, you've got to be there through thick and thin. Why would you want to come and lavish with me when I've made it, when I've gotten all the things I have? Then you are coming to lavish with me. I would rather be with the people who have been with me through thick and thin. And I'm telling you, like our nation, Uganda, they ask us so many questions, but each time they ask us any question, we were able and we were capable of rising above all those questions that they ask us. And there were folks who were willing to work their fingers to the bone just to make Uganda what it is today, even if some people are destroying it and are making sure that they feast on the least it has. There were people, heroes, who loved our nation, Uganda, so much that they were willing to die for it. And how much more do you and I need to take good care of that Uganda? Because we have all the wealth, and nobody should call us a shithole nation, because in Uganda we have everything to make us a great nation. Ladies and gentlemen, what you have got to know is that we have got to pay our ultimate price. Think about David and Goliath in the Bible. You wouldn't have known about David if there wasn't a Goliath in his life. So there are moments when you're going to move through tough situations. There are moments when you will be thrown in the fire like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. But it takes faith, it takes courage to move through that tough situation to get to the better side of life. And no matter how many times you can pray in a day without you putting the hard work, you will never realize the dream that you have been chasing in your life. So take it or leave it. Nobody wants to be poor. And the moment you can believe in your mind that I can achieve it, I can do it, it's possible, you are going to achieve that. Because it's written in the Bible that everything that they imagined came to pass. Everything they imagined was able to come to pass, because they were willing to work on the dreams that they had. So ladies and gentlemen, you've got to pay the ultimate price. Nothing comes easy. Nothing comes to us on a silver platter. You've got to pay the price in order for you to achieve that which you wanted. Because I'm telling you, like everything that you're doing, let us portray excellence. No matter what you do, have people like, people you can refer to, have a board members around you. Portray excellence in whatever you do. Have members, people who can think differently like you, people who don't dress like you, people who don't speak good English like you do around you. In order for you to achieve something, they have to help you. They have to support you with the dreams, the ideas to make that thing which you want to come to reality. Because no matter what, nobody would want to volunteer to be poor. It just happens that life finds us the way we are. And that is why we find ourselves where we are. And by the way, create good relationships, because you are not any better without relationships. Relationships makes us the people we are, because human beings in our own nature, we are interdependent. We need interaction. I need you, you need me. And that's what makes the world a better place. Ladies and gentlemen, you've got to know that for those who did business in deep waters, they were able to succeed. Why? Because they risked to get whatever they wanted. So have you risked to get that which you wanted? And by the way, remember one thing, you don't need to put all your eggs in one basket. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. You gotta have a backup plan. You gotta have something you can, count on. Something you can, try to fall back to. You gotta have a fallback plan in case this doesn't work. You gotta have something to turn to. And everything that you ever wanted is going to come through. But you've got to pay the price. If it needs you to spend sleepless nights at work in order for you to find the truth, you got to do that. If it needs that your wife leaves you for the guy she left for you, let her go. And I want to see you still doing that business strong and good, and you continue to move in the direction that the Lord will lead you. In order for you to make it, you've got to go through the valley. By the way, the valley, every time it's a reference in the Bible, it means there was suffering, there was heartache and pain. And in order for you to achieve something better in your life, you've got to move through those hardships, those hurdles. And here is a nation, listen to us guys, like here is a nation, Uganda, which is saying, give us your tithe, your hurdle masters, your weight that you're carrying, yearning to breathe free. We can help you out. We can make it better. And all of us, if we take to our roles and responsibilities, then I promise you that the world is going to be a better place, because you and I have cared to make a difference.